Hello students, today I am here with a new video, agriculture and types of farming. Agriculture. Agriculture is a primary activity and the term is derived from the Latin word agri, that means field, and cultura, that means cultivation. It includes not only growing of various crops in the field but also rearing of livestock for both subsistence, that means for self, and commercial purpose. Still today, two-thirds of India's population is dependent on agriculture. There are some different types of agriculture. Sericulture, rearing of silkworm for the production of raw silk. Pisciculture, breeding and rearing of fish by artificial means in tanks and ponds. Viticulture, science and study of growing grapes. Horticulture, growing of vegetables, flowers and fruits all together for commercial purpose. Agriculture is economically important activities, varies from one place to another. The nature and characteristics of agriculture are affected by various physical, non-physical and socio-economic factors. Now we will go through the types of farming. Mainly there are two types of farming. One that is traditional and second that is the modern. Traditional agriculture. This farming is just for subsistence, as I said, for self-consumption, and the method of practice is backward in nature and there is no mechanization. It is further subdivided into two parts. First, that is intensive subsistence agriculture. In this type of agriculture, cultivation is done on small land holdings areas using very simple tools. Soil fertility is increased by adding fertilizers after every harvest. Climate with large number of days with sunshine allows growing of more than one crop. It is more practiced in thickly populated area like North India. Second one is primitive subsistence farming. In this type of agriculture, fields are very small. Intensive use of labor, mostly the family members, and simple and crude implements are used because they can't afford the modern tools. A large varieties of crops are grown because pressure of population is very high. They have to fulfill the demand of everyone. Output obtained from agriculture field is for farmer and his family only. This type of agriculture is further subdivided into first, that is shifting cultivation. It is one of the oldest form of cultivation, mostly practiced by tribal groups. It is a subsistence type of farming in which there is a constant and continuous search for the agricultural land. For this, patch of land is cleared and burned, ashes are mixed with the soil to increase fertility, and land is prepared for cultivation. The crops grown here are maize, yam, potatoes, cassava, etc. Second is nomadic herding. In this, herders domesticate animals, graze them, and keep moving from one place to another in search of water and food. They domesticate animals to meet the basic needs and wants. They don't lead a settled life. Now, the second type is that is called commercial farming. This type, the modern farming, this type of farming has come up in the recent times. The sole object of doing this farming is for commercial sale. Cultivated farm area and capital used here is very large. Most of the work is done by machines. They are mainly of three types. First, commercial grain farming. This type of farming is mainly practiced in temperate grassland of northern hemisphere due to high scale of mechanized inputs like machines, pesticides and insecticides. Less labors are required because machines are used for every work. Severe winters restrict the growing seasons, so the field is dominated by one single crop rather than a number of crops. The farming area is sparsely populated because farms are spread over hundreds of hectares. Second one is mixed farming. In this farming, the land is used for growing food, fodder, and animals are also raised side by side. Because if farmer bears the loss in one, the sale of other will compensate it. This type of farming is confined to the developing world and is expanding at a very fast in other parts of the world also. Then plantation. It was first started in developing countries of Asia and Africa. It was the Britishers who started this type of farming during colonial periods, that means during the British rule. In plantation agriculture, tea gardening is predominant. In this, single crop is raised, lots of labor and capital are required. Produce is processed in the farm itself or in nearby factory to catch the freshness of the produce. Well-developed transport network is essential for plantation. Major plantations are found in the tropical region of the world. Hope you like this video. Thanks for watching this.